Afternoon, this is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. Oh, and we're going to come out and work on the hoop down. I'll see if I can get the plastic up on it. Just, thought process is the way my brain works. I have not filled all the bricks yet with soil. And I was going to put the plastic on it and just kind of hold it down with bricks around the edges. That way I could go ahead and get my lettuce planted in here. And transplant my spinaches because they're in the house and trays, etc. already, and they're ready to come out. Having said that, though, because I've got leaf fall going on, and not all the leaves have fallen yet, it's shorting out the fence. So this is the second time I've had a critter in here, and it tries to hide in the bricks, in the holes, because that way Panda can't get it. And that's not good, because I don't need critters in here eating all winter long. So I run back and forth with, okay, should I fill the bricks first, or what am I going to do? So the thought process today is to go ahead and get the PVC pipe up and installed, get the plastic on it, and that way when I have a moment, I have a couple hours, I can sit there and fill a couple bricks over time. And just, yeah, she's checking holes now. She's making sure all the holes are clear. Now the critter today got away. He went from over to this side, over to that side, and then into where I've not taken stuff to the compost pile yet, and then through the fence into the trees, gone. He got away free and clear. She's hunting for him. She's like, don't let him come back. I get him, Mom. All right, anyway, I'll take you along for the journey. Watch me put plastic on this, and we'll just kind of do what we do. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, so this is the concept. Got the T-post here. We know I've got my Alice in Wonderland hoop that doesn't attach everywhere to the T-post just because it's kind of wonky. So let's zoom out so you can see, was to put my thought process was to put a T like this on the T-post. Does that make sense? It's not going to go down any farther because the PVC pipe running through it is going to prevent this from sliding down. And then from there, take PVC pipes across the top and hook it into the top and create the arch. And the PVC pipe will help keep the plastic off of the, parts of the hoop that are just wonky. It's got sharp edges. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see it's a little sharp edge. Anyway, that's the thought process. That's what I'm thinking. You can see I put, it's not together, most of it right now. I'm just kind of laying out my parts, making sure I got everything and that everything fits the way it's supposed to. So I think I've got the right idea, and we'll just kind of go from there. We'll see. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. You're probably not going to see a few more videos. It's the basic concept of it. If I get really happy and I get like 2 arches up and over and it's awesome, I'll show you on video. If you hear me cursing later, it means it didn't work. All right, I'll talk to you in a few. So, awesome idea. Kind of. If you look at this end, you can see where the hoop's starting to go. It hits the top of the wonky cattle panel, and then it doesn't fit. The arch, for lack of better words, is not the right angle to get this end in the cap. And if I add another foot of pipe, of PVC, does that make sense? Then the center support won't be on the center where it is here with the cattle panel. And then I have to put a support row in the middle. Instead I put the support row in the middle, I don't have enough room to walk or bring the cart in here. Yada, yada, yada. So anyway, not going to work the way it is, which is okay. You know me. Give me a few minutes. I'll figure something else out. And again, the goal is just to keep the plastic off the wonky edge here so it doesn't rip and tear. So I have a thought, and I don't know. I'm not going to say it out loud till I do it because, yeah, I'm going to do it and try it, and we'll just go from there. All right. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty, there it is. So attached to that end, cut it in the center. It's about 5 inches apart, and then it's attached back at that end through all the wonkiness. flipped it in and under the wire there. So how do I say that? The tip here won't be rubbing up against the plastic. I'll end up putting just one long one across the top here, so it'll have a nice roll around and not be laying on the metal directly. But I think that's it. I think that's awesome. And I think I have enough stuff, you know? So let me go and redo the first one. And the reason why I think that's going to work, and I think why I had such a problem, is I didn't measure this for a greenhouse when I put it up. Again, I put the panels up to work with the wonkiness of the panels. So even my T-posts aren't directly across from each other. So by separating it and doing the little 5 inches up there, it works. You know, I know that sounds crazy, but it works. So let me go on and finish, and I'll show you when I'm done. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty. Panda's still chasing grasshoppers, because that's what she likes to do. And I'm going to tell you the PVC frame is in. Isn't that awesome? Alright, now, being again, we know the cattle panels are wonky. You can see where my top piece there doesn't quite touch the cattle panel. So I'm probably going to go get some of my scraps of blockwood and put it there so the PVC has got some support up against the panel. And then the PVC everywhere else will just, again, keep the plastic off of the rusty frame, but the frame itself will hold up the top. So anyway, I'm going to put away the tools that I did to do my crosses, and then bring other tools down, such as the scissors and the plastic, so I can take my pool noodles and put a cover here so the plastic doesn't catch on the screw. There'll be a little pool noodle here that covers all of this, so there's no sharp edges or corners. Do that on all of them. Same thing with the front rim here. You know, sure, while the PVC pipe is up there, I still got a wire end down here. So I've got, anyway, all kinds of pipe stuff there to, again, attempt to not let it jack up the plastic. And then the long-term goal right now is to get the plastic on. Does that make sense? Use bricks or whatever to get it mounted to the ground. That way, should it could be raining, I can still come over and get some soil and put it in the Gorilla Cart and pull the Gorilla Cart on the inside and fill the bricks from inside the hoop. The hoop will be warmer, you know, than it is outside. So that's the long-term goal, is that I can still work on this even on a bad day. Right now I can't work on it at all. So, you know, unless I have a good day like today. Tomorrow's supposed to be a good day, but I have other stuff already planned for tomorrow, so I'm not going to be on property. So, now again, by the time you see this, I'll be back on property. But that's the thought process. It looks kind of awesome. Noodles are up. Or not noodles, but the PVC pipes are up. You know, use what I had, made it work. And I'm going to keep going. Talk to you in a few. Okay, I lied. One more quick video. This is the back side. You can see I got it tucked in. Got some of my 6x6 sitting there. You know, should hold it in place. And then I also, on the outside, you can't see it from here, I'll show you from the outside, there's a band of string there. Again, it goes across. Well, I've got one across the back. Same thing, just to help, should wind happen, it's not going to sit here and flap in the wind, and this side's not going to blow out. There's stuff on the inside holding it in, and there's paracord on the outside holding it. Panda can hear me. She's walking around going, "Where's Mom? Where's Mom? Where's Panda Bear? Where's Panda Bear? Where's that Panda Bear? There she is. There's that Panda Bear." And she's checking it out. "What you doing, Mom? Oh my God, what you doing?" All right, so I pushed the marigolds in just because I felt like it. And when I get to do the front side here, because this is the front side, backing up so you can see it. You can see it's just kind of pushed out. I will fold it in on itself. Does that make sense? But the weights or supports will actually be outside, not inside like this. It won't be tucked in here. Does that make sense? And that way I can get to it and undo it to come in and out as necessary. All right, there's again another view of the cord, and the cord holds it down so the wind won't you know, won't make it go crazy. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement, but it's not blowing off. So, now I didn't buy enough. It should be X'd. It should be from that post, you know, up and across the top to that post. And then there should be another one off the other post. You can see there's only one, not two. I just didn't have enough cord. That's okay. Again, this was temporary because I don't have everything. She's still smelling for that rodent that was in there earlier. Anyway, didn't get enough cord. I will correct that when I go to do the final one. This one was just temporary. Get the plastic up. Get the cord to hold it down for the wind. And, you know, get busy. I won't be in here tomorrow. I've got other stuff to do. It's just kind of how that one goes. So it'll be Monday before I'm back out here. On Monday, I've got to go paint at the BBC. Turtle's done. I need to get the rest of the painting done. So, you know, it's just kind of one of those, I do this when I have time to do this. But should we end up with another crazy cold freeze, the stuff that I have on the porch, I will put out here. Now, we're not going to have another freeze for the rest of this week, according to the weather. So I figured I could start it and then just work on it as I had time. You know, hour here, hour there, because the plastic and the PVC was going to take me the longest amount of time. Anyway, Banna's going out. I'm going out. We're going to close it up, put tools away. So, I will talk to you later. Y'all have an awesome day. And I'll see you after the time change. All right. Last look. There's Miss Panda. She's like, Mom, I can't get in now. So, as you can see, tied from that corner to here. And then when I cross over to the other T-post on the other side, the skips this one. But does, once it's tied over there, it comes back to this one. And then I came across the bottom just to help, you know, hold the plastic down. Let's see the backside. It is not perfect at this moment in time. It's not supposed to be perfect at this moment in time. This is just to, I can work, how do I say this, when it's, let's say, raining, or it's just a little chilly outside, but you can get in here and it'll be 10 to 20 degrees warmer in the greenhouse. You know, you're out of the wind. And then from there, because I left all the extra, you just scoot it back some, you know, set the bricks here, and that way I've got room to work and finish this side. Same thing on the front. You know, pull it out, and that way I've got room to work, you know, on the wall and the door. On a warm day, I can come in and fill the bricks. On a cold day, I can go in and fill them from the inside. So that was the whole point of this. You know, was that way I can still work regardless of what it's doing out here. I can still get some stuff done. Oh, he's a cutie. Little salamander guy. He's probably mad because I moved stuff around. He's a cutie, though. Alright, anyway, that's it. Sun is definitively behind the mountain. You can see I got shadow everywhere. It has gotten chilly. It's time for me to put my jacket on, go put that stuff away, and go start dinner. So, I will talk to y'all later.